Every now and then we come across a name that, despite its size, has a large following. One of those names is Avino Silver and Gold. Avino is a name that we've seen countless requests on, from Doug Herbert, XGenInvestors, Piedfpiper, Pam Tremmel, Travis Hunter. They've all requested coverage on this name just in the last few weeks on our YouTube channel. And now they finally published their fourth quarter results. So guys, we're talking Avino Silver, we're talking Q4 earnings. Let's dive in. 2024 and the fourth quarter in particular were outstanding for Avino Silver. The fourth quarter saw Avino grow their revenues 95% year over year, with revenue coming in at a record $24.4 million versus $12.5 million in the prior year. The increase in revenue was off the back of silver equivalent ounces sold of 889,000 ounces versus 584,000 equivalent ounces sold in the year ago period, alongside the rising price of silver. Mine operating income jumped even more substantially, moving from $2.6 million to $10.5 million. A 308% increase, with the jump credited to currency movements between the US dollar and Mexican peso, alongside unit cost reductions. Net income, meanwhile, improved from $600,000 or 0 cents per share to $5.1 million or 3 cents per share, an 805% improvement, while adjusted net earnings improved from $2 million or 2 cents per share to $10 million or 7 cents per share. Cash provided by operating activities in the fourth quarter grew from $600,000 to $15.6 million. While mine operating cash flow before taxes improved from $3.6 million to $11.9 million. For the full fiscal year, record revenues of $66.1 million were recorded for 2024, a 51% improvement on a year-over-year basis from the $43.9 million recorded in 2023. The improvement was off the back of a 23% improvement in silver equivalent ounces sold, which jumped from 2.1 million equivalent ounces to 2.6. Mine operating income for 2024, meanwhile, moved from $7.8 million to $23.2 million. Which led to net income growth of nearly 1,400%. Net income improved from $500,000 or 0 cents per share last year to $8.1 million or 6 cents per share in 2024. On an adjusted basis, net earnings improved from $4.6 million or 4 cents per share to $21.3 million or 15 cents per share. Cash provided by operating activities improved from $1.5 million to $23.1 million, while mine operating cash flow before taxes jumped from $11 million to $27.6 million. Avino also ended the year at an all-time high in terms of their cash position, which sat at $27.3 million as of December 31st. Time to move on to the production details. The fourth quarter of 2024 saw production improvements across all commodities for Avino, with silver production improving 26%, copper production improving 35%, and gold production improving 76%. Silver production in Q4 totaled 284,000 ounces, while copper production totaled 1.8 million pounds, and gold production came in at 2,560 ounces. On a combined basis, silver equivalent production came in at 736,000 ounces, a 32% improvement on a year-over-year basis. And while production was up, costing was down, with cash costs falling from $15.04 to $13.88 an ounce on a year-over-year basis, an 8% decline, while all-in sustaining costs dropped from $21.67 to $18.62 an ounce, a 14% decline. For the full fiscal year, all metals again saw production improvements, with silver production totaling 1.1 million ounces, a 19% improvement. Copper production improved 17% to 6.2 million pounds, while gold production improved 2% to just under 7,500 ounces. Silver equivalent production for the full year improved 10%, climbing to 2.65 million ounces, up from 2.42 million equivalent ounces in 2023. Guidance had called for between 2.5 to 2.8 million silver equivalent ounces, meaning Avino met their guidance midpoint. Costing also declined across 2024, with cash costs falling from $15.61 to $14.84 an ounce, a 5% decline, while all-in sustaining costs fell from $21.87 to $20.57 an ounce, a 6% decline versus 2023. Guidance was not provided for costing. Capital expenditures, meanwhile, totaled $6.6 million in 2024, down from $8.5 million in 2023, and below the guidance range of $7.3 to $9 million provided for the year. Like a handful of other names in the sector, Avino released their outlook for 2025 in advance of the release of their fourth quarter financial results. So while it's not new information, we'll still cover it anyways since it's relevant. Production for 2025 is expected to come in effectively equal to that of 2024, with guidance maintained at 2.5 to 2.8 million silver equivalent ounces. Production this year, however, will begin to incorporate material sourced from La Preciosa during the second quarter of the year, following the receipt of permits at the end of 2024. Capital expenditures are expected to be much higher, however, with the total capital budget expected to be within a range of 13 to 18 million. Within this figure, both growth capital and sustaining capital expenses are expected to be within a range of 6 to 8 million, while exploration and evaluation spend will be between 1 to 2 million. Growth capital will be spent at both the Avino mine and La Preciosa, with underground development work at the latter ongoing. All right, folks, let's wrap it up. Avino had a great fourth quarter alongside a strong 2024. Given their current production profile, you really can't ask for much more from a junior producer. They're profitably producing precious metals while still managing to cut costs further. And looking forward, they're bringing another mine into production, with a second project, the Oxide Tailings Project, now at the pre-feasibility stage. And to top it off, they've got the best cash position they've ever had, while continuing to develop multiple projects. That sounds pretty good to me. All right, guys, as you can tell, I'm still on family vacation, but I'm still bringing you guys the content. You wanted Avino, you asked for Avino, you got Avino. All right, guys, if there's more names you want us to cover, let us know in the comments section. As always, we appreciate all the shares, the likes, the subscribers we get. Please let us know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for watching, everyone.